What's going on, guys? I'm back finally making another video. As you can see, I'm not at home. I'm somewhere totally different. My hair looks rough. I got a haircut, but not recently actually. As you can see, I'm currently in the military. I joined the Navy, the United States Navy obviously. I'm talking about my 2026 Navy boot camp experience. Also, I'm using my phone right now, so I don't have my actual camera quality. I joined the Navy December 10th and I graduated February 12th. The first night of arrival does suck, I will admit that, because you're up for pretty much like 48 hours depending on when you got there. I know I was up for 2 days. One thing I will say to prepare for boot camp is definitely get your immune system up, because you definitely are gonna get sick. I got sick. It was terrible because you're constantly sick throughout the entire boot camp experience. My boot camp was 9 weeks long, dang near 10. It was like 9.5. I'm not gonna lie, boot camp sucks. Really wasn't for me. The toughest part about it wasn't physical, it was all mental, all up in here. Face looks very lopsided right now. It was all mental because you have no idea what's going on in the outside world. There's your family, your friends, spouse, just the world in general. I thought my roommate came in, low-key my heart dropped. Yeah, boot camp, it definitely sucked, I'm not gonna lie. Because yeah, you get sick, you're sick the entire boot camp experience. I always had a runny nose, a cough, just things like that, a headache or a migraine. The first week one is called processing days, but we call it P days. Essentially, getting a bunch of shots, you're getting your blood drawn. I actually passed out from getting my blood drawn because they took so much. It was very freaky because I've never passed out before, so what I seen, it was just weird. Like, I don't know how to describe it. Don't get your white or blue or your NSUs, which is understandable. You get that a little bit later on in boot camp, but you do get your camo uniform, your NWUs. Those ones you're gonna wear pretty much majority of the time once you get it. But the reason why P days also sucks is because you're barely getting any sleep. You're in your Smurf uniform, which is your blue Navy jumpsuit. You're in that 24/7, I kid you not, 5 days in a row, if not more, and it does not get washed once, I'm not even lying. So I got there on a Wednesday or a Thursday, and my P days didn't start till that next Monday. So I was in a holding for 4 days. Pretty much the entire compartment was. It sucked. It is very depressing, I will say that. Boot camp is definitely very depressing. Best advice I can give you is always pray, keep God first, because you will meet tons of people in there, a lot of people who do not know God, who do not know Jesus Christ at all. So just pray for those people. Thankfully, I was blessed to where God allowed me to be a mentor for those people that I met. He used me and just drew them closer, and I was able to preach the Lord, and that was really good, honestly. I was very blessed for that. And the RDCs, they treat you like crap, I will be honest. Be prepared for that. You know, expect yelling, expect being cursed at, expect being belittled and being treated like a child. It's unfortunate, but that's just what they do to you. It's like, that's just their job, I guess, but they really got to go out of their way to do that. Going into boot camp as an E3, do not take any jobs. Literally don't take any jobs unless you just want to, because the jobs in boot camp can help you rank up to the next rank. So if you're E1, take a job. If you're E2, take a job. But other than that, don't take one. You could be like a mail person, a laundry person, things like that. But they do not really teach you or help you with this, so you kind of got to figure it out on your own. For the most part, at least from what I've experienced, that might be different per RDC, which are the instructors. There are some funny moments, I'd say, in boot camp where you couldn't really laugh, and that's what made it funny, especially during personal inspections. It sucks, I'm not gonna lie. Boot camp 110% sucks. It's not physical at all though, it's really all mental. In all honesty, the military is not for everyone, and I don't judge you, I don't judge any person doing that. There's moments where it's tough, I will say that, but overall, boot camp, yeah, it's boot camp, it's what you expect. Definitely watch videos on it because it will help you in the long run, I will say. Just try to be open-minded to others and where they came from. You're going to meet a lot of people that think they're hard, that came from backgrounds that think they know this and know that. Honestly, don't take anything serious from them. At the end of the day, you're in the military in that moment, so if they're going to touch you or do anything, they're gonna get in trouble. That was my boot camp experience. Right now I'm in A school. I've been in A school for about 3 weeks. It's a lot better, more chill here, but it still sucks and it's still boring, I'm not gonna lie. Definitely remember, keep God first, always pray. Pray for those around you. Focus on your mental. That's the best thing I can say, especially in boot camp. Focus on your mental and just do what you can. You do get to go to church on Sundays, but you don't really get to do that till like week 2 or 3. And I'm not gonna lie, the church services are not the best. Not like an outside church would. If you can go to non-denominational, that's a really good one. I think that Protestant, those are the 2 good ones. I would not advise gospel. Gospel was not it. Y'all know me, I love God. I don't play about God. And that service was just not it for the most part. Thank you guys for watching. I'm gonna try to vlog as best as I can. Also, now that I'm in the military, I'm not a military YouTuber. I will try to document and vlog my life like normal, but I'm not gonna be a military YouTuber whatsoever. So all my videos will not be military based. Yeah, thank you guys for watching. Have a good one, guys. Remember, keep God first.